The following podcast has been brought to you by Audible.com. Sign up now using the URL audibletrial.com/TTV to get a free audiobook of your choosing. We recommend Brick by Brick, How LEGO Rewrote the Rules of Innovation and Conquered the Global Toy Industry. You may recognize this as one of the sources we use in our show, BIONICLE Autopsy. Remember, that's audibletrial.com/TTV. Enjoy the show. So am I doing the countdown, or are you doing the countdown?
You do the sync countdown.
Okay. 3, 4, 1, 5. Okay. That wasn't even funny. I'm sorry. I just wasted our time.
Thanks.
I apologize, guys. I've been gone for so long, and I come back and all I do is screw things up.
Mystery.
It's okay, Mara. I forgive you.
It's another.
Wasn't expecting anything else, to be fair.
5, 4, 3, 2. Wait, okay, that's not gonna work. I gotta do it in rhythm.
Nice.
I was ready.
Okay, well, I hope you're still recording, because I was just screwing around.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sing.
Sync. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the TTV Podcast, episode 166.
Mardi Gras.
Amazing.
How's it going, everybody?
I like to screw with the order of things. You know, I like to make the expected unexpected. If you know what I'm saying.
Chaos.
I know what you're saying.
If you know what I'm saying.
You like creating chaos.
I am the Loki of Thor.
Vardaran the chaos.
Oh, okay, who the heck is Thor here then?
The Thor is the Loki of.
Var, what is?
You know, Var, all those times we talk
What
about
is
you
life?
hate where people
What
say
is
things
dreams?
that they're trying to be funny, but they're just not funny at all. That's you right now.
Dude, that's my whole mantra. I'm
Thor
never
is
funny.
the Loki of anti-Thor.
There you go. Thor is the Loki of anti-Thor.
And my brain just fell out my ear.
Oh, your brain
fell out
got.
my
It's
ear.
surprisingly tiny.
Yeah,
'cause
I was
think-
gonna say, you either have a really small brain or some freakishly big ears, Dumbo.
Oh well, obviously big ears because I'm British, you know.
Dumbo.
Dumbo.
Teeth hanging from my
You guys see that Dumbo
Ears?
movie? That like one scene where like the trippy elephants
The
are
elephants
dancing
on
around and
parade.
stuff.
Pink elephants on parade.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
that-
Dumbo in years.
That
It's
scarred
a
me as a
boring
kid.
movie.
It is a boring movie.
It's
that
such a
scene scarred
depressing
me.
movie.
I had to like repress that from my memories of
What?
memories, right? Repress?
Elephants.
Yeah. Have you not seen that? Like, watch it. It's like I want you to take your age and like subtract that by like 16 and go back in time and watch that movie so that you can be
2-year-old.
mentally scarred just like me.
A
Wait.
2-year-old watching Dumbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Can I
that-
eat gumbo while watching Dumbo?
I would enjoy it if you ate some gumbo while watching Dumbo. That is the best way to watch
Okay.
Dumbo.
Oh, good.
Hey,
Some
if
good
we named a
old-fashioned
bear
Cajun
Barry and we
Dumbo.
gave it a berry.
That was a Lego Worlds reference. You're
Nice.
Lego
you're an
Worlds.
intelligent
by the way,
person.
Rip
that.
Lego World.
Messa, would
I
you like to
remember
share
when we
with
did that, too.
everyone what sound a camel makes? That is not how it goes. It's not.
Okay.
I can't even do it the way you did it.
No, that's the sound.
so
of
enough
Camel when he's,
shenanigans.
like, making an impression of a
Messo,
camel.
how about we introduce
shut up! I'm about to do it. Don't say anything.
Why are we doing this voice again?
So anyway,
Here today.
I bet this is the best audio anyone could ever listen to. These
fairly
people are so
certain we've
happy
lost
happy
them.
they're watching our
We've
podcast.
lost about
I'm sorry,
15
fans.
people right now.
Our attention's already dropped
Our
off.
attention is gone.
Oh, wait,
So I'm
Bionicle.
Messinac.
Okay, we got him back.
Shut up! I'm
Messo.
Messinac.
I'm Barteran.
I'm LJ.
Me llamo Venom.
I'm Viper.
Why are you crying?
And this is TTV 166.
God, this episode's gonna suck.
That is such a meta reference that the audience won't have any.
What is this episode?
166.
What is you?
What are you, LJ? Are you the episode? Or is
Sometimes.
the episode you?
Okay. I don't have anything witty to respond to that with.
Yes, we beat
do our plugs,
LJ.
quick.
Yes.
Aha! I have outdumbed LJ. Yes.
Oh, isn't that
My life is
Oh,
gonna
wow. Such a crowning
What a
achievement
feat.
right there. You win a gold star, little boy.
Oh no, not a gold star.
Yeah.
Anything but that.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
remember
do our
how
plugs, please.
rewarding that felt getting a
Oh,
sticker.
oh, man, a plug. Okay, let's see. I'm out of practice here. All right.
I can do it if you want.
No!
Whoa, territory.
I'll do it.
Mine! All right, well, time for the weekly plug. Hey, everybody, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're a week behind. Check us out on Vessel at vessel.com/the TTV channel to watch all of our episodes for early access, $3. Or you can watch the podcast right now for free. It's our little not tease, but like little taste of early access. You can watch that on the Vessel channel.
Amazing.
Let's see what else is there.
Shirts.
Oh yeah, shirts. Get shirts, I guess.
Yeah, buy our shirts.
Amazing.
And
Those are okay.
Yeah,
Audible.
I mean, the quality's pretty meh. The art is kind of sucky, but
Oh my
you know.
goodness.
Man.
I did the art.
I cry.
You know,
I cry every
Vessel
time.
helps us out quite a lot, so go do that.
Go do that.
Inaudible.
I know that was the best advertisement I could muster.
Amazing. You truly are a master of your craft.
I am a veteran, that's
You
for sure.
should have been like, "Hi, I'm Bill Mays, and buy our shirts."
Bill Mays.
I'm Bill Mays.
already messed it up. Next you're gonna
How
say
dare you.
British people.
It's not
Thinking they know
Bill
our American
Mays, it's Bill
references.
Murray.
Oh,
It's not even Bill Murray.
Sure it is.
Okay, so yeah, fair enough.
Let's
how's
get
it going,
the
guys?
Bionicles. Let's
Okay,
talk
sure.
about that.
We have one significant bit of Bionicle news today, and that is descriptions of the 2016 sets were posted on Amazon.fr. And unfortunately, in the great intelligence of the community, nobody saved the original translations before they got taken down,
guys are
so
brilliant.
people could people who knew French could actually translate them. All people did was run them through Google Translate and save down the broken, mangled, garbled, butchered, translated versions.
I don't ever
So,
want these people to record history.
No. So, I will post the descriptions.
Wait, so what? It
and
was
the-
in English at some point?
No.
It was in France.
Yeah, because
French.
you know
It was in
Amazon.fr, aka Amazon.France.
Yeah, and people just Google translated it instead of saying, oh boy, let's go to Eurobricks and see if somebody knows French who could translate this properly.
Or
And, somebody
Bionifix.
volunteered on... Yeah, exactly, Bionifix. Somebody offered on the very next page, but it was too late because it was taken down. But there's very little of merit here.
I know exactly why. It's because the stupid Bionicle community has this thing where like they want to be the first to report on news for whatever reason. So it's like all these people, they want the credit of having the translation of these set descriptions instead of actually just going to someone that could properly translate it. That's
And then they end up spreading misinformation.
yeah, freaking like those TTV guys. I swear,
Yeah,
Those
those
guys
they're a
are
plague.
freaking TTV guys spreading misinformation.
Whoa, Viper guys. Excuse me, there is
Yeah.
one girl
Yeah,
on
guys.
TTV.
No,
Nah,
there's two.
nah. Well-
What?
Wait. Okay, great.
You know,
Anyway,
you
Not
don't
anymore.
remember LJ?
I freaking quit. You bunch of misogynistic fools.
Oh, it's okay because we still have LJ,
Yeah, the
you listen
leader
to-
of TTV.
the other female.
Did you listen to TTV Talks about adult life, Viper?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I hate you so much. I hope you burn in the
just-
pits of hell.
That ending was made especially for you.
I hope you burn in
I'm
hell.
disappointed that part of the ending actually got cut.
I don't know. Do I need to cut that? Should that be censored? I don't think it needs to be censored.
Don't do it.
I
We
hope
already
you burn in
had part of the
Kazani.
ending
There we go.
cut,
It's
unfortunately.
already allowed on the boards.
So, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's time to completely abuse this and say. Anyway.
So I think that these translations are top tier, specifically because we have Unite.
Can you read the translations out? Because I haven't seen these.
Not me, no.
LJ, you do it. Read a
You
few
gotta
out.
be kidding me.
Like one or two. Just pick one or
Alright,
two.
fine. Uxar. Boom! Feel the shockwave when Uxar, creature of the active jungle crystal sonic wings, fly safe and avoid falling into the clutches of the traps of shadows sent by the evil Umarak
Of
the
the
hunter.
shadows. Read it right.
You're
He is the
giving me
heroic
headache.
Toa unite with the ancient creatures that roam the jungles Okoto. My favorite is Qatar. In desert landscapes of the island, a death trap waiting in the shadows, ready to pounce. uses blade crystal tweezers to destroy the trap of the shadow and push it from the top of high cliffs. Create a mystical connection with the heroic Toa, which was sent to Okoto to save
You
the
better
inhabitants.
watch out, or else I'm gonna pluck out your eyebrows, Toa.
All right, so LJ, I want to pause
Beware
you
my
really
tweezer
quick.
tail.
I want to give my commentary on this description so far.
Be my guest.
All right. So, I know that I told you to read this because I haven't read it yet.
Oh, no.
And the second you started talking, I got distracted by something else.
Amazing.
So
You're the
I
best boss
heard
ever.
absolutely nothing you said.
You are the best boss ever. Listen, I want to highlight one thing.
People were making jokes. I was like, oh, wait, LJ's reading.
Here, there's only one important thing about all this.
Yeah. What is it, Ven? What is it?
That LJ should not read anymore. Anyway.
Okay, so anyway, I want to highlight one thing real fast. Activate the Stone Claw function to overcome the trap of Shade. For more gaming mystical action role, unite it with Pohatu, Unifier of Pierre.
Unifier Pierre.
Yeah.
Palm
Sounds
de
like a
terre.
really nice water brand.
Activate the stone claw function.
Interesting, because I thought you were going to mention something else.
Je me suis Pierre.
There's
I like Pohatu's. The unbreakable Pohatu, unifier of Pierre, advance without fear.
Now, Bahatu gets through the day, he drinks a nice cold butter of
100%
Pierre.
concentrated power of will.
all right then.
Yep.
Okay, well, Pierre is definitely not a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
Pierre is stone.
Dang it,
They mentioned later on. No, you go first. I'm jumping ahead.
I was just gonna bring up how in Tahu's description it says, "Turn the wheel on the chest to trigger arms."
On the chest.
Doesn't
On the
it
chest.
say that for Galley as well?
I don't know. I only read up to Tahu.
Yep. Gali says turn the wheel on the chest to trigger the weapon.
Oh my goodness. Okay, this is great.
Pohatu says turn the wheel to rotate the torso, but he doesn't say turn it on the chest.
This is beautiful.
Different functions, perhaps? Go
Probably.
ahead.
It's more than likely.
Let's see.
Which would be cool.
Akita. Akita, creature of water, includes a torpedo, a piece of unification to attach a toa, a mobile fin and mask. Also includes a trap shade, a robust design for intense action game. For more epic
The game.
RPGs and construction, unite with Galley, Unifier of Water, to create a Toa Almighty. Jim Carrey's return to the big
Praise be
screen.
golly.
Toa Almighty.
Toa Almighty, huh?
Broken translations aside, it seems like we can infer that the bear traps are called shade traps.
I don't
or
want to
shadow
infer that
I
at
would
traps.
assume
all.
shadow traps.
Yeah.
I'm gonna infer that because it sounds cool.
I don't want to infer that because that means every time I throw one, I'm throwing shade at things I don't intend to.
Correct. My current speculation is that the $15 Toa have a different function than the $20 Toa. And that may be just random, baseless conjecture, but that's what I
Maybe
think
that
because
is
of
the case.
careful wording.
Maybe the smaller Toa have the swinging arm function, or not swinging arm, but the swiveling torso
Yeah, 'cause-
function.
The smaller Toa all mention torso, and for Gali it says weapon, because she has a two-handed weapon. But Tahu and Onua specifically say rotate the gear in the torso to trigger arms.
Yeah,
that would be
so
interesting.
that's
But then again, that's still kind of weird.
I mean,
because
looking at the designs, I could definitely subscribe to that theory.
See, I could actually subscribe to the reverse. I would definitely see that the gears being on, like, not even all of the big sets. Just, I mean,
What are you trying to get at here, LJ? Use your words.
I have seen the gears on the big sets at their base where you'd assume that they could swivel their torsos, not their arms.
That's exactly what that's what everybody was thinking for months, but that's not what I think. I think because they all have custom torsos, they're able to, like, rig up a complex gear system and just put the gear wherever they want. The smaller sets probably don't have as custom of torsos, so they're constrained by that.
I'll be frank. Either way, that impresses me. If they can pull that off, I am straight up impressed.
Yeah, any kind of gear function is better than no gear function.
That's very arguable.
Hordika?
So long as it doesn't hurt things.
I just
so
hate
yeah, fair
how
enough, Hordika.
broken these translations are, because we still can't even conclude what these sets are gonna have.
No,
Yeah.
it's pretty stupid.
I gotta say,
It's like
though,
it's like
I
a
mean,
step forward
we
in
know they
news
have
and
functions,
2
that's
steps
about
back.
let's see. So, here's my favorite thing. Apparently, they're all around the same size.
Interesting.
Okay. Gali, Pohatu, and Liwa are all about 21 centimeters. Or measure over 21 centimeters.
Big shock! They're the same in price range.
Yeah, but they can be
God,
different
God,
sizes, Meso.
Meso, you are obnoxious.
I'm just saying.
Big
Did
shock!
anybody really think?
Big
Did anybody really think they were gonna be
LJ,
different?
good job. You can do the math. You're so cool.
I just read off the thing.
What?
You're a
Yeah, no,
disgrace.
it is kind of a surprise because you would think that Pohatu would probably be a little bit shorter, like how he is in the 2015 line.
I mean,
Or
Liwa was
something.
made a little bit shorter. I think.
Okay.
You
So,
think?
I think that
You say this
balances
with
out.
absolute certainty, and yet
They already probably we made a mock-up of his leg design.
I've definitely found my second favorite translation. It's for Umarak. Posted by
boy.
Mukata, Umarak the Hunter is an awesome opponent. Pull the poisoned arrows of the Toa, or become more powerful with the Golden Mask to get control of the powers of mind control. Deceive the elemental creatures to force them to unite with Umarak the Hunter to use their special powers to do evil.
The prosecution is launched with Umarak the Hunter.
that's interesting.
That's good confirmation, at least, maybe, quote-unquote, because of the translation that, as if there was any doubt, the Mask of Control is about mind control.
Yeah, well, what else would it be?
It's good stuff. Nobody knows. There was a bunch of speculation a while ago, like if it was mind control or some other kind of control.
What other kind of control
It's
is
kind of
there?
a weird ability to have for a mask
You can
maker.
control people without controlling their minds. Think about that.
So you just kind
You can make-
of
that's
turn
what
them
I'm
into a
saying.
puppet, and they're basically just like
Exactly,
watching
like
themselves
puppets.
in third person.
That's
Yep.
kind of disturbing if you think about it.
That is a little disturbing.
Eh.
I like this line from Umarak. They say,
Did Oniwa do that? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. I always get confused. But
Oniwa.
yeah,
Liwa,
Oniwa.
kinda,
Did he use
sorta.
that in that way, or did he make
Oh,
people change their minds?
I think it was used in that way actually.
For Liwa, it was kind of like a 50-50 kind of thing. It's like
Oh.
sometimes he kind of fought
50-50
it.
chance.
He fought it. So
Tire poisoned arrows of the bone hunting.
my
Oh,
gosh,
bone
Why do you
hunting.
say these things in this certain way that makes you sound so obnoxious?
It's just my tone of voice.
let me see. To network,
Yeah,
with-
you kind of just like shout it, Meso. You just
I do.
Yeah,
I think
I could
this
go
is
back to-
funny, so I'm gonna yell
this
it
is
out.
really cool. Yeah.
I could go back to the olden days of Meso where I just talk like this and I never really have any
You
emotion
mean the
at all.
Dynasty
olden
Meso.
days?
That-
where y'all
that was
used
my
to talk
favorite
like
Meso.
this.
my,
That was
Oh
a
man,
mix
those
between-
days are long gone. Those were like 5 years ago.
last
Oh
night,
my
I-
goodness, you sound so
Speak out
disturbing.
loud,
Last
so all
night,
the
last
flies
night.
falling in my mouth.
A fly is falling in your mouth.
Yeah, there's a joke that southern people talk with their mouth slightly shut, so the flies don't go in their mouth.
Now,
all
Barbara,
I was
that's not true.
referencing to.
We talk like normal people, like you and I.
Oh
I'm trying out
man.
the side of my mouth like this.
Okay, this is
yes, it
So anyway.
is.
I
Thank
realized
you.
that a long time ago.
You know what else is stupid? Broken French translations. Good job, whoever didn't save the original.
I think I
stuff.
like.
Yeah, really, it would have been a lot more useful if you just saved the original.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna name
Original
names,
descriptions.
But I think it's the first guy that posted these.
Fair enough.
Is there no like cache of this or anything?
Maybe,
I'll try.
but
Let's go hunt for the
I mean,
cache.
we can look for that later. But
Yeah,
I
we gotta
highly
find
doubt
the
it.
cache.
I'll do it right now while we talk about other stuff.
All right,
so,
then.
like, has anything else been going on in the community this last week?
Well, there's the mask
community, I don't
contest
know.
in full swing. Oh, wait. Okay, no, that is something that's somebody else. So allegedly, there is like some sort of a planetary nebula that looks almost identical to the Solis
I
Magna
know.
system.
Oh yeah, and then people
Yeah,
are
I
trying to
did hear
That is a
petition
thing.
it,
I didn't. Want,
Oh,
I did
I
not.
see
and like
I
naming
didn't-
it
I didn't-
Spheres Magna.
Didn't want to highlight the petition because that's incredibly pointless. Not because it's a dumb idea. No. It's because
It's just not gonna go anywhere.
it's not
Yeah.
going to go anywhere because they're aiming it at the wrong people. it's a petition to NASA to rename this Spherus Magna. The issue is NASA doesn't have any control over the naming of these things. It's somebody else entirely. And then, to that degree, they're not going to name it some certain something just because of a petition.
Some
with about
Bionicle
1,000
reference. Some G1 reference, man.
people. Yeah.
Oh,
There's a G1 reference.
Man,
No,
I remember way back when, I think it was a petition for Kepler to be named Reach. Way back in like 2010, 2011, I think.
Amazing.
Now, to its credit, it has actually done a rather good job of getting support. It's got 1,118 supporters out of 1,500.
Not too shabby.
I guess, but
Yeah, it's not that bad.
You know, its
Good luck.
like-
original goal was 1,000, so it did reach its goal, which is impressive. But it won't.
Well,
go
good
anywhere.
luck to you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Might as well support it, I guess.
Meh.
Very
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not.
I
Gonna do
signed
but
it.
It may take. It could just be like. I don't
but
know,
voting's important, am I right?
I was gonna say, like, I'm sure
Oh,
there's
boy.
multiple people that are like, I'm not gonna vote. It won't really make a difference. And then there's like, there's several people who could make a difference by saying that with that.
This is a
actually.
nice
Don't-
meta commentary
don't- yeah,
on the
let's-
state of society.
Why do you guys do this? But
I'm
no,
not getting
let's get
involved
into
with
this.
anything. I'm just saying about the motivation of human beings.
we're not getting into anything. What we're gonna do, we're gonna discuss this. I think it looks rather remarkably like Solis Magna. It looks
Yeah.
really good. It looks cool.
Soulless
It's
Magna?
not an exact
Yeah,
match,
that's
but it
what
looks
it's
cool.
called, Vin. The Solis Magna system.
Oh, I thought
It
you
looks
said
close enough.
Spherus Magna.
Well,
Yeah, it's the
Close
closest we're
enough.
ever gonna get.
5 out of 10.
I mean, listen, like, this is a real, like, system in space that looks, I mean, close enough to something that is fake. So, like, I mean, this is as close as it's ever gonna
Yeah,
get.
it's
Yeah,
not
now-
fake. Bionicle confirmed.
there are a few other images of it, and I don't know where they are, but they're even
Nice.
better.
Why'd you bring him up then?
Because I brought up the main image that everyone's
Did
been
you-
talking about.
Did you say Vin or did you say Vin?
I said, why'd you bring it up then?
Oh.
Because
Like
we
the
didn't
elder,
talk
like,
about
if
it
you didn't know where
prior,
they were.
and it's
I was
cool.
like, I didn't bring
Really
up
neat.
anything, dude.
You
Guys,
wanted
I
to
really
talk
wish-
about something. I bring up something to talk about that's in the community.
I really wish you'd stop fighting and, like, have a decent civil conversation without being children.
Yeah, LJ.
Yeah,
LJ.
we're just like the Tor in the animations, arguing like children.
know better than
fall.
this.
over a berry.
I don't even know what you're saying, Meso. It just sounds like
Mocking
noise.
me, Bar.
You were such a baby.
Hey, you know what? I'm filing for harassment.
I am not a baby.
Oh, man. So, let's check out our boards, see what's been up on the boards. Because I can't find the cache or
This was
Amazon.fr.
on the boards.
Go
You can never
skulk
get
the
the
message
cash.
boards.
Why does
It's pronounced cachet.
Is it?
No.
Sounds like another fancy word for cash. Oh,
I always thought it was
That
pronounced
sounds to me like
cache.
it sounds like a ballroom dance move to me.
Okay, what?
Yeah,
Cache.
honestly, like a while
Cache.
back, I used to think it was pronounced cache. I never heard anyone actually pronounce it.
Is that like a Spanish thing?
No.
I just don't. I don't see how you could have gotten that.
Okay.
At one point,
Oh, so yeah,
I
you
thought it
can
was
get that
pronounced
in CH.
catch.
I can see catch.
Okay, yeah, no, that
Catch
makes
is
sense.
more. Clearing the cat.
And I'm not going to try to justify my mentality in coming to that conclusion.
You should. Otherwise,
I was
you're
going
dumb.
to say good luck with that.
I'll agree
These
with that.
people
But
go.
yeah, I was just
these
thinking
people go
dumb.
ape over me saying things differently because I have an accent.
Yeah, like Lua, really? How would you get
Well,
that?
that's just because it's fun to screw with people, especially you.
This is true.
I don't
Yeah.
appreciate it very much.
That's
Why
what
not?
you do.
That's the whole point.
Don't hate, appreciate.
Well,
Don't hate, don't appreciate, instigate.
yes.
Okay, you ruined it.
LJ, you're depreciating.
How about we swap hate and appreciate the other way?
Well,
Like,
they
don't
do that-
appreciate, hate, and instigate. That's LJ's motto.
That's a very good suggestion there, Kahi.
By the way, Rip Kai.
Oh yeah, Rip Kahi.
Ty ever say where he was going?
No.
No,
Okay.
Kahi several times said that he wasn't going to be here. So
Man,
Yeah, but he
Meso,
didn't say
try
where
to.
he was
You're
going.
just throwing Kai under the
He didn't
bus.
say
dude.
where he was going. He said he was going to
Yeah,
go look
well-
at colleges.
yeah, that's where he was going.
But where?
We don't need to know the exact
Where?
location.
Dang, dude.
No,
What are you,
we
the
don't.
NSA?
We don't need to know anything. I was just saying he didn't say where he was going. That's it. We don't need to know, but he didn't say it either.
Stupid.
He
Meso.
said where he was going. The destination is several colleges.
Semantic.
No, it's not. You're stupid.
Yeah,
sound like one of
dude, you
those,
really
like-
are.
You sound like those really
I need to know
obsessive
the
people that like
specifics.
you tell
Yeah.
It's I need to know.
you
It
tell
sounds
them
like
where
you're
you
just making stuff up to get started a debate like you always do.
Yeah, you
You-
stuck up a little piece of...
If I wanted to start a debate, all I have to do is talk about how Bionicle 2015
Let's
is a
talk
disgrace
about
and how it has
Solek.
no culture.
Yeah.
Don't you dare mention Solis.
Let's
And
not
Tanga.
talk about
And
Solek.
Radiakians.
My
Radiacians.
goodness.
That was an actual comment. People were like, "All hail the Radiakian Empire."
Dude, that sounds good. It rolls off the tongue. Radiakian.
No, what? Radiakian
Ew,
rolls off the
that
tongue.
sounds freaking
What?
awful.
I mean, I guess you're right.
off the tongue.
If your tongue is like a mountain range, sure.
That does not roll off anything.
Oh my
It
goodness.
rolls off the keyboard right
rolls
into the
off the
trash
cliff.
can.
What has been
So what's
going
been going on?
Rolls off about as well as a pyramid.
Wait, wouldn't you actually roll off rather well on a pyramid?
Yeah, you
What?
would.
I
You
said
would
a
actually.
pyramid would be the thing attempting to roll.
Ah.
If you
Oh,
stuck
is
two
it really
pyramids
that hard of an
together-
idea for you people to grasp?
What? It
Jeez.
sounded
Pyramid
like you were
could
saying you would roll off the pyramid.
No!
A pyramid.
No,
I got what he
stupid!
said.
No, who rolls
Pyramid
off the
could
pyramid?
roll.
Get out of here, Takuma.
A pyramid could actually
Yeah, if
roll
you
if it rolled
stuck
a
two
certain
pyramids
way.
together by the
Hey,
base, they could
excuse
actually
me,
roll
Vin,
pretty well.
but Devastator rolled off the pyramid.
Yeah.
He didn't roll off, he slid off.
Shut up, you stupid little...
Semantics at their
Shut up! Stop it!
You
with
and
the
your
semantics.
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 It's like your
Good word.
favorite word all of a sudden.
It is a good
problem?
word.
So, we have a bunch of fan art. Pretty cool.
Do we have a bunch of fan
Oh,
art?
screw the fans. No one cares about them.
So,
Wow.
How very dare you?
Well,
very
whether or not
dare
we
you.
care about them has to do with how creepy they're being at the time.
let's see. We
Oh,
got,
speaking of the fans, here, Viper, I want to dedicate like a good 10 minutes to Viper so that she can speak, because I've seen a lot
Okay.
of comments
Oh
saying
no!
we don't let Viper
embarrass
speak
me,
enough.
please.
So
This
Viper,
is like my birthday.
I'm gonna give you the moment to speak. It's your chance.
Thank you. I'm done now.
No,
No,
10
keep
minutes.
speaking.
You have 10 minutes to speak.
keep talking. This is gonna
Well, there's nothing really to talk about because no one's talking, and now this has made me very embarrassed. This
Why are you embarrassed, Viper?
Just like a birthday when they come out the cake and you're the only one that's not singing, and everyone's looking at you and taking pictures of you. I don't like being in that position, and it hasn't changed. So, can someone speak now? Could someone interrupt me, please?
funny. USA.
No,
USA.
Shut
USA.
up, LJ. You screwed it. It was
We
perfect.
got 8 minutes left.
8 minutes, Viper.
Go on.
Continue. Why was it embarrassing for you?
Just, I'm used to being in the corner by myself, not doing anything, on the phone, reading a book, drawing, just something that does not require me being in the centre of attention. And it makes me uncomfortable being the centre of attention. I like listening, not talking. I don't know why I'm on a podcast, but, just thought, why not?
All right. Well, if you like listening more than talking, why is it that you don't listen to anybody whenever we try to talk
I
to
do
you?
listen to everybody. It's just
Oh,
I
yeah?
forget about it.
What was the question I asked you just a minute ago?
Exactly, I do listen, but I forget.
What was the question I asked you a minute ago then, if you were listening?
She doesn't know because she forgot.
Yeah,
The
I
one
forgot.
that you didn't answer.
she has short-term memory, dude.
Yeah. Have
Not
you
only
watched
did you not
Nemo?
answer my question, but you don't even know what I asked.
Huh.
Because you were too busy talking and not listening.
Okay, got a better question. What? Remind us the reason why we're making you talk, Viper. Var explained it a couple
bunch of
minutes
fans
ago.
were like, Man, Viper's always being interrupted over. It isn't fair. Why is Viper so quiet? And,
Interrupted over.
like, I appreciate the concern, but seriously, guys, I'm fine. Like, if I wanted to say something, I would have said it, so...
Did you say something now?
Yes.
So does that mean you wanted to say it?
Yes.
Technically, no, because you said you didn't want to do it.
Yeah, well, I'm here now.
You just
and I
can't give a
have to
straight
do it.
answer, can you?
No, I can't.
Why not?
This fan art by Tac210 is great.
Yeah, okay. He's such a... I really like his sketches. They're really funny.
I hate fans.
Mari, you don't hate fans. Dude, this guy...
Oh, never mind. He's dead to me. I was gonna give him praise. He's dead. So like, all hell, so
Oh,
like, he's
come
there.
on.
Nope,
Stop
0 out of
it.
10.
He's just drawing what's in our episode.
Nope.
So what...
Nope.
Wouldn't we be dead
Disgrace.
to you?
0
no,
out of 10.
No, he's fine.
I mean, it just seems like if you didn't want Solik to be a thing, you'd stop mentioning Solik, but you keep doing it. You keep giving them the attention
You
they
are your
want.
own worst enemy.
You
Yeah.
won, Solik.
Self-propagating cycle of vicious.
Ness.
Of
Nonsense.
vicious. So,
Yeah.
Of
we-
vicious.
A vicious.
Cycle of vicious.
you know,
Cycle of vicious.
there is something fun we can do. We do have a couple of questions on the message boards we can answer on air.
Bring him on.
We're not going to talk about
Have we
the
not
arch?
answered any?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is it going to be one of these episodes?
Well, I don't know. It
I mean,
depends on
we
what
could-
the answers are.
I want
We
to
could
talk
talk
about
about
Bionicle, LJ.
Okay.
We could talk about Halo 5.
Yes.
No.
I'm so excited.
No.
Oh no, we're
They
gonna make-
listen to this podcast for Bionicle, not Halo 5.
We're,
Hey,
we're
man, we
bringing
can
it
bring it
back
back
to
to this.
2011.
Yeah, the Dark Ages where we talked about Halo more than Bionicle.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
let's
goodness.
bring up a debate. What's stupid about Bionicle? All right, so let's see.
Everything.
The Red Star.
The Return.
2015.
The-
Lack of culture.
The Matanui belly button cord.
2005.
No, that's the
2006.
pit.
2007,
The pit belly
Baraka.
button.
2006. The Baraka.
Oh!
Okay, now let's stop. No, don't mention 2006 or 2007. You guys are stupid.
Yeah.
You're stupid. I mean, sorry, boss.
Liwa 2015.
Lua
what's
versus
stupid?
Lewa. The pronunciation debate.
Pronounce.
Okay,
Why?
pronunciation.
Every time you do that.
Why would you do? I'm just going to assume that you did that on purpose, even
Yes,
though I know
I
you
did.
didn't. No, you didn't.
Hey,
Okay, well done. Well done.
She did. Don't give
I
her
know
that.
I'm like the worst person to talk about things like that, so I thought it was perfect.
you're just the worst person.
Well
you
done.
like
Stars
that.
aligned. And I knew
Bionicle
it was
stars,
my
speaking
destiny.
of stupid things.
Zach 10 is worst Baraka. This is the worst episode. It's just fluff.
This
I feel like I'm on.
Actually,
See,
Vezok
this is
worse
why I
for
wanted
We're
to
in that-
answer questions from the message boards, so it would have some.
We're in that
Screw
lull
the
period
message board.
You
where
made
we're
the
in that
message
period,
boards.
you know, leak
Screw me.
season.
Don't do
leak
that.
season came and went. The animations came and went. The book came and went. We have nothing to talk about until we get finalized pictures, and even then, we have nothing to talk about until the next book.
Speaking
or
of
graphic
finalized
novel.
pictures, where are the finalized pictures?
I don't know, and it's driving me crazy.
It's like
We're 4 weeks delayed from last year. Almost a month, if not a month by now. I think it is a month,
That makes
actually.
me so happy.
And I don't know. We've gotten them for other themes. Don't know why Bionicle's not coming.
Because
it-
you are
yeah,
here.
it's interesting. It's like,
Sick.
where are our finalized pictures? Are they hiding them?
I don't know.
That'd be awesome.
Would it be?
Yeah, because
awesome?
then Meso has to go on like a bloodhound sniff search for these pictures.
I've already been doing
I mean,
that.
but yeah,
and
Messo's
it's
doing that already. He
growing.
does it all the time.
It's-
It's like Messo's life.
Literally.
He doesn't go
It is.
outside. He just stays inside his closet and like sifts through pictures of Bionicle
You know,
toys.
that's actually... Man, Meso, you're creepy.
You're sad.
Perhaps. Woe be me. But no, yeah, we're basically going to be like in a news dead zone for the next month and a
If
half.
only we had a message board to answer questions from...
I
you know what? There's
I
better be some
agree,
good-
Yeah,
LJ.
these better be
I
really,
agree.
really good questions then.
They're
Jeez.
fantastic.
Whose idea was it to
Also-
start this episode without actually having an itinerary?
Messo.
I did have an
Messos.
itinerary. I wrote it down. The only thing that we're there to talk about, I wrote down.
Well, then that's your failure.
Oh, you got called a failure.
Oh.
Also, shout out to Spooky Scary Tuma. I appreciate the
Okay,
dog artwork.
you
All
are
right,
constantly...
Freaking read the questions!
Oh, okay.
Just read the stupid questions!
Okay, alright.
The script's
this is
good,
for you.
just read it.
This is for you.
Wow, Var, this is for
specifically,
me.
Var.
Is this about stupid product showcase?
Next,
If it is, skip the question.
next question.
Virus, protect your fire and ice.
Yeah, where is it, Meso? You
mouse.
never put those public to YouTube.
Is that my job?
You did say
said
that you
were
would.
gonna do it.
That is true.
You were making a big huff and a puff going, I'm gonna put them on YouTube VAR because you
I'm
did
gonna
it.
huff and puff and blow your channel down.
So anyway,
I love how your attention span is that of a 2-year-old. Anytime LJ mentions anything, you just like go off on a tangent. Anyway, continue.
so this is an actual legitimate question. VAR, you guys get this all the time on Vessel. And this question is, after watching the Biotalk Book Club videos on Vessel, I feel that seeing y'all's facial expressions and hand gestures
Y'all.
helped improve the discussion. I would like to ask if y'all think that you would try to do that with some of your other shows, like podcast TTV Talks, or do you think that any attempt to do so would kind of end up like the TT Vlog?
No, that's not going to be happening soon. It would be something we could work up towards, but it's not going to happen right now. It's just too much work. We don't have the right equipment for it. Book club takes hours to render. We initially wanted book club to be like a really interactive thing, where we took like fan comments and really worked with that in the episode, but we couldn't because book club takes so long to render that we have to do that a week in advance and like with recording. So really, if you're watching on YouTube, you're like 2 weeks behind because that's just the nature of what we're working with right now. If we had a bigger budget and more money to buy better equipment, maybe like a studio or something, that'd be something that we could work towards, but right now we can't.
Indeed.
Not
So
happening.
podcast will
Angles.
remain podcast will remain audio for now.
Yep. However, we know that people like it, and we know that we like it, so that's kind of like our end goal that we're trying to like work
we would love to
towards.
do that.
I wouldn't say that's
Yeah.
an end goal, but it's a goal.
Yeah.
It's a goal.
We're setting the
It's a
bar
high
pretty
goal.
low if that's the end.
Yeah, you're right.
2 more questions real fast. Would you guys be willing to do a weekly video highlighting the best of the message boards from that week?
That was an
Yes.
that was an idea that was thrown around.
That was a plan for a while.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, that was a series Kahi wanted to do. So now
yeah,
you understand.
that's
Yeah.
actually
Why
like
it
the
didn't-
other
why it
things he
didn't
wanted to do
happen?
never
Well,
happened.
I hate to-
No, shush. It's in the works right now.
Yeah, so it's
However-
on air.
Yeah, however, Kahi is the one working on it, so will it ever see the light of day? Who knows?
Yeah.
Yep.
And the last
Exactly.
one, I know you
That's
guys
like
said it.
Kahi.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk to
I mean,
Kahi about
well,
that.
before you move on, I mean, I guess maybe it's not really worth mentioning. I already kind of do that with the front page highlights.
Yeah, I mean, we do that like with
Now that it's actually being regularly done. Never
yeah,
mind
we
the
do
fact
that
I
with the
forgot
front
last
page
week.
on the TTV website as well as on the slider on the top of the message boards where there are highlights for the week. So
Yeah, I mean, like the slider is automatic, just like the what falls under the beginning of the top category. For the front page highlights, actually go in manually and pick out,
yeah,
different
So-
things from different places. Try to get some
but I
decent
think
exposure.
what people want is more so the commentary.
Oh, I'm
not
sure,
just
I'm sure.
having it up. Yeah, so
Channel integration.
I'm
with
just
the
saying
boards,
it's
'cause the boards
something.
kind of exist on an island.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that I'm working on. Thanks, YouTube, for screwing up your API.
Okay, YouTube needs to go down.
Okay.
It does.
I am
It
on my
does.
Our
last.
regularly scheduled YouTube rant. Let's do this. One more.
I am almost done with YouTube. YouTube.
Oh yeah,
It's like-
how about this YouTube Red thing?
Red. Yeah, I
it's
was
like
about
they're
to say.
trying to screw us at every possible. Do you know we got 3 more copyright claims since the last episode?
What?
But
Yep.
VAR,
Yes!
On what?
VAR, what could be copyrighted? Our music's original.
Our freaking TTV podcast episode. Some jerk is copyright claiming our episodes.
All the pre-100 episodes.
Yeah, so we're not making any
On-
money or any.
on what
There's no
condition?
monetization. Okay, the worst part about it is it's not even the fact that we're not making money off of those episodes. I am totally cool if they took our episodes and they were like, okay, you know what, we have to turn off monetization. The worst part is though, the ads are still there. Anyone that subscribes to our channel and watches those videos, they still have to watch the ads. We don't get any of that revenue. It goes to the freaking jerk who copyright claimed that video.
Streamer.
serious?
2 M's.
Someone has
Yes.
literally hijacked our content and is making money off of it. And YouTube is just like, yeah, that's that.
Yeah, that's fine. We're cool with
totally
that.
cool.
We got 2 more yesterday.
Yeah,
Just
that's
checked
what,
it.
Oh, okay. That means 5. 5 copyright.
Yep.
Literally, almost all of our older episodes under episode 100 doesn't belong to us anymore.
Which I gotta say, out of all of our videos to do that to, are old podcast episodes.
It's because they know they're old and that we don't. It would be a chore for us to go out and actually fix it. Which
yes.
it is, which is why we haven't done it yet, because it is a chore. We don't care about it.
Might as well just delete them all.
Because here's the thing.
Exactly.
YouTube is so unpersonal when it comes to people and content creators.
Impersonal?
You can't... Yeah, that's the word. You can't easily get in contact with them and explain the situation and get it worked out like you can with Vessel.
No, yeah, you have to take out like a ticket and like submit why this is your content and show like a license to everything you have. It's a guilty until proven innocent system where anyone can copyright claim your videos, and you have to go through this big rigmarole just to prove that it's not.
Just filtering.
It's YouTube sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Vessel, on the other hand, so personal, so kind. You send them an email and they get back to you lickety split. So
Yeah, I do love Vessel. I don't want to take the time to really plug Vessel as like I know people are going to be upset about that, but I do want to express how upsetting YouTube is right now.
Yeah,
God.
no, I don't think we
Also,
went into this.
I don't know about YouTube Red. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't understand where the money is going to come from and how they're going to be able to distribute that to creators if they're taking away the ads. How is YouTube going to be able to tell how much money a channel is generating? Because I'm assuming if you're paying for YouTube Red, then it's going to be across the board. It's going to be universal. It's not going to be a single channel.
Yeah.
You're going to have access to all channels and all videos without ads.
Yeah.
Is that popular? Is like I'm assuming it's out now. Is that like an active
No,
thing?
it's not. I don't think it's out yet.
Okay.
No,
It's just being
it's not
confirmed.
yet.
Yeah, it's been a thing that's going to happen.
I don't know
It's not out
why.
yet.
I cannot assume many people would do it.
I don't know
No,
why
I can't
you
really
would
see
pay
people do it.
$5 a month to get rid of ads, and we can just get AdBlock Plus plugin.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm assuming there's got to be something to do with supporting content creators somehow.
Well,
because
yeah,
like,
from what I've
I
heard,
can't-
there are like restrictions or something like only people like certain videos will only be allowed to be put on the YouTube Red system.
Really?
I didn't look into. I don't remember. I didn't read too deeply into it, but like if you have, I think you might even have like separate channels for YouTube Red, and like you're only going to be able to put. I don't know.
So
There's
kinda
some sort of
like
weird restrictions
Vessel.
about what you will and will
From
not be
what I
allowed
heard,
to put on like just a
it-
free channel after that or something like that.
Well, no, from what I've heard, there are no longer any free channels. You have to opt into YouTube Red, or your videos remain private.
I think that has to do with
I don't
like if
think
you're a
that's
Red,
true.
YouTube Red deal, and then you try to put videos in a free space, they will be private unless they're like approved to be put in the free channel or something. I really should.
don't know.
I really should go
We're not
find that
proud of
article.
it.
And
again
another
read it.
thing that worries me as well is I don't know how. I know that YouTube Red is also promising this offline thing where paid people will be able to download videos and watch them offline without having to be connected to an internet connection, which is really worrying because, like, what is stopping people from just stealing your videos, which people already do now?
Yeah.
At this point, you're just giving them an easy access to do it.
Yeah.
You know, isn't there a guy or some sort of a YouTube channel that like takes our titles and our descriptions?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our videos already get stolen. Not only are they being stolen from our channel right now under our own very nose from the copyright claims, but there are also people that download our videos and re-upload them to their own channels.
Yeah.
Product
And then
showcase,
there-
anyone?
And then there are some I know it happened there was one channel I saw that literally they didn't steal a Bionicle Autopsy episode in the sense that they downloaded it and re-uploaded it, but they wrote down every word I said and then reread it in their own video.
Wow.
Like, that is just... I hope that you feel proud of yourself. That is the only way that you can generate any kind of
Attention.
content, viewership, retention is by stealing other people's work.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I've got to agree now. I mean, I see a bunch of Bionicle set reviews on YouTube. It's like, come on, I already did that. Why are you taking my video?
Shut up, Elgin.
Okay.
But no, it's just like, I don't know what to think about YouTube Red. There needs to be more information right now that they haven't given us.
Is there a timeline as to when it's going to be coming out?
I don't know. Let's see. Release. I'll Google it real quick.
Okay.
Regardless, it's an interesting change for the YouTube business model.
I guess it's just I don't see why you would pay for it unless it was to support creators, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
It does, and there's a very minimal amount. Like, I hate to do that broad thing, but in the entirety of YouTube, I would imagine there's not many people that would say, okay, I'm going to pay money to YouTube just to support content creators so I don't have ads.
yeah, it doesn't make sense
what I mean?
because why wouldn't you just use Patreon?
Yeah,
or
a lot of
something?
people have
Exactly.
Patreons.
Why not
and
just
things
go to
like that,
Vessel,
so why
where
don't
it's
you just use
$3 a
Patreon?
month instead of $5 a month?
Right, Vessel is way cheaper too.
Yeah.
Why
get
wouldn't you
more
go to
out of it.
Vessel?
That's the funny thing is Vessel would be cheaper for the subscriber, but I can't help but feel that we'd still get more revenue from
You would.
Vessel.
Yeah,
I
because
believe you
Vessel's
would, because-
smaller.
You definitely would.
YouTube so far has taken out a major cut of all revenue received, so I can't imagine that would just suddenly stop with YouTube Red. I mean, they've got money.
Yeah.
It's not like they're short
Like-
on money.
Should call it YouTube Rev instead of Red. Rev for
Rev.
new. Okay.
That's funny. I actually like that. I mean, that's definitely the better name because I'm sure you guys have seen the unfortunate side of YouTube Red's new name.
Let's not go there.
And how it could be misconstrued with other things. So
Somebody dropped the
yeah.
ball.
yeah, someone did a bad job naming this thing. Someone didn't think ahead of time.
Yeah.
Rev is
Oh,
so much
man,
better name.
yeah.
Revenue, revolution, revitalization.
Yeah, I actually kind of like
Revolting.
YouTube Rev.
There
you go.
As in the direction that YouTube is going right now.
Oh,
Rev is
man.
so much better.
Remember when it was YouTube and not UsTube?
Nice.
Well done.
So-
It's all about me.
I'm still not really seeing a release date for it, so I've got no clue when this is going to go live. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. You can sign up for YouTube Red starting October 28th, 4 days from now.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
Okay.
no one's going to
So
do that.
after Halo 5's released.
Yeah, I
Just
was
in
about to
time
say,
for
they're
the
gonna be busy
Halloween
playing
fair.
that.
They're getting ready for Halo 5.
Yeah,
Like
that'll
all
be
those
Wednesday.
Let's Players.
Interesting. So, I mean, it's so weird to me that this is coming so soon, and we haven't gotten an email or anything about it.
No.
Like we got an email saying that it was going to happen, but we haven't received any details about how they're planning on distributing the money, the revenue, which seems like that'd be kind of an important thing to send your YouTube partners.
Plot
Because
twist.
we are a
They're not.
YouTube partner. So yeah, it's weird that we haven't gotten anything about that.
Sounds
I don't know.
shady to me, or very disorganized. Or both.
Yeah,
Three shady,
it-
five
it-
me.
It just seems like YouTube's way of cutting off the content creators, basis for generating revenue, and then siphoning all that money straight to
them.
YouTube itself.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like to me.
Yeah, to
So-
me, I'm being cynical. It feels like, in my gut, it feels like that's what they're doing.
That's what it seems like, and I need to see the numbers and the statistics to really understand this because so far it doesn't seem good at all.
Yeah, we just
I know a lot of
need
YouTubers are pretty up in arms about it, and I know there's also some YouTubers that are very happy about it. Like I know PewDiePie's got this whole thing with it, and SourceFed I've seen
Of course,
Well-
he's
seems to
happy.
be very supportive of it. So
It's not a surprise if PewDiePie doesn't mind, because he said
Yeah.
he doesn't care about the money because he already
He's
has
freaking
like a
bathing
bucket.
in the money.
yeah, he doesn't need to care about it.
Yeah,
He's got
exactly.
an ocean of money at home. He doesn't need to worry. I like PewDiePie as well. He seems like a nice guy.
I commend
So
his. I
annoying.
don't particularly like his content.
Yeah,
I don't
he-
watch his content.
He is,
I
he
commend
is
his
pretty
success.
I like him a lot as a person and a
Yeah.
creator, though. But I don't watch his content.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
know a lot about him.
Yeah, I don't know. YouTube Red, really interesting. YouTube, very annoying.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know what to think about YouTube. I'm really glad we were able to hook up that deal with Vessel because I'm afraid of YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube is such a bad platform.
We have a safe fallback.
right, exactly. That's what I'm
If it
saying.
goes
It's like
away.
it's hard to
It
trust
feels
YouTube
like
and
it's
its
a sinking
reliability.
ship,
Yeah,
and they're
it's like
trying to
YouTube
patch
is
the
like-
holes with tissue paper.
It's like YouTube's like the Titanic, and it's just
So-
this massive ship, and vessels like the
explosives.
little lifeboats you have.
I don't mean to stab or cut into this whole YouTube discussion like how YouTube has stabbed and cut right through us, but I would like to hear some. That was stupid. I would like to hear some more questions.
Yeah.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
Probably
okay,
ran
that's
it
right.
long enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
All right. So this is an old one. This was before the last podcast with Lady K. I know you guys said it multiple times on the podcast and TTV Talks maybe, but what are your new rules / requirements for guests on the podcast?
TBA.
TBA. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, no one's going to like it.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be able to get on, basically. We've made it specifically hard for you to be able to guest star on the podcast, because we don't want guest stars on the podcast.
Yep.
And by
you do it, it's supposed to be
completely
a
blunt
special
about it.
thing, a reward
Yeah.
of sorts, but we don't actively...
Being completely blunt about it, we don't want guest stars on the podcast anymore. So that's why we haven't really gone out of our way to make the new rules public yet, and why we haven't really, tried to get that finished yet, because we don't really want it.
If anything,
So-
it's like, don't call us, we'll call you.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right now, that's how it is. So
If we ever want somebody to guest, we work something out behind the scenes. But we do have something in the works. It's not going to be gone forever.
yeah, we do have something in the works.
Gone forever.
It's just a matter of when we decide to make it public. We were going to make it public before Vessel, but then we made our deal with Vessel, and we were afraid that if we made it public, people would be mad at us.
Yeah, it would be
Basically,
much
yes.
more misconstrued.
Yeah.
It was,
So we
it
decided to
wasn't good
hold off
timing.
on that. It wasn't good timing at all.
No.
Maybe around Christmas.
I estimate a lot of people will still be mad at us regardless of what we do as soon as we make it public, because the fact of the matter is we don't want people to be guests on the podcast. But
Let's make it public around Christmas. That way, all the negativity will get lost in the Christmas spirit.
yeah. But if people are really, really someone really wants to be a guest on the podcast, then there will be an option for you at some point that you're not going to enjoy. But if you're really desperate, you'll probably go for it, I guess.
Yeah, and it's not. Yeah. Another question, and it's kind of twofold because it's from two people, and I'm going to mold one of them into a question. When's your next casting call, and possibility of a TTV intern type thing?
Okay.
TBA and maybe.
Okay, intern that's a good question. Casting call. Here's the fact of the matter with a casting call. We only do casting calls when we feel like hiring people, and that's usually only when someone leaves. Now, things are changing a little bit behind the scenes as far as TTV is concerned and Pandemic Panda Studios, but that'll be something that we approach in the future. We do kind of want to expand a little bit.
Yes.
So there may be openings at some point. Right now, it's not. And the thing that we want to avoid is there is just a flood of people who don't really understand the whole idea of running this channel and just want to sit in the Skype call and have fun with us or whatever and talk to us. That's
work.
the issue.
That's no longer what
that's
this
the issue.
channel
This is the issue with the casting call, and something that we experienced last time we did a casting call. There was a handful of really good applications from people that took things seriously.
Mine wasn't serious.
Yeah, me neither. Mine wasn't serious.
But we knew you.
Yeah.
And then there was just a flood of people who didn't take it seriously at all or didn't understand what we were asking for. We take the channel very seriously as far as producing content, keeping up with our schedule, and all that stuff. And a lot of fans of ours and, viewers, subscribers to the channel, they want to hop in a call and talk to TTV and have fun and laugh it up, which is understandable. Totally get it. But it's not what we want as far as a casting call. We want people that will work hard and do what we want them to.
Yeah, it's not all that entails. It's not all just fun and games as much as it may seem. Sorry to ruin your dreams, fans, but get over yourselves.
He's not sorry to ruin
It used to be
dreams.
like that years ago.
It used to be like that. It's not like
It
that anymore.
used to be like that.
no,
Just as I joined,
Things are a lot more
it was
serious
like
around
that.
here. So don't just think that we're going to hold this casting call every, week or so just because we want someone else to talk to.
Yeah, I don't know what.
I don't know why
that.
I don't know why
that happened either. Because we did one casting call. I think we only did 2 in the history of
Yeah, we've done
TTV.
2.
A casting call.
Yeah, we never said that it was
One-
going to be a regular thing either.
Yeah, I don't know.
Specifically
Yeah,
for
that's what I'm trying to say.
I don't know
why
people
this
ask.
idea.
If we wanted to have a casting call, you would know about it.
Right.
The thing with
The
a
casting call is not a regular thing. I don't know. We've only done 2. One was because we needed a female host. We got that. The other one was because someone left. We need to replace them. A casting call, it's a state of emergency at that point.
Yeah.
It's not
Pretty much.
It's not a regular thing. It's not something that's going to happen every year. I don't know why that was the thought after we
It's like
did the last
asking
one.
us, hey, guys, when's the next time that you're going to fire someone?
Now,
Or
Right.
when's the next time that one of your TTV members is going to die?
Really?
We
Really,
don't-
dude?
We're not a minimum wage restaurant. We don't have that kind of turnover rate. where we can say, yeah, roughly every summer we're going to hire because it's going to be busy, and roughly every fall
exactly.
we're going to hire
Because
because
also keep
we're
in
gonna
mind,
do
look at the
school.
Skype call right now. We have 6 people in this call.
Yeah.
6 host cast members on. There was a time where we could barely get 3.
Yes.
And that was when a cast and call was kind of important.
That's kind of
We're not there.
that's kind of how I was here, because it was during the time where we could barely get 3. It was during IBZP. That's the reason I'm even here.
I was talking about TTV, but yeah, IBZP happened as well.
Yeah,
so, you know,
I guess
we do them when we need them.
To conclude,
That's really
yeah,
the short version.
TTV casting calls are for our convenience, not yours.
Yeah, good way to put it. With that said, internships, that is definitely something that we have been considering. No word on that right now. So don't start putting in your applications or sending us emails or anything. Don't worry about it. If you send us an email right now, I swear to God, I'm going to ignore you.
Yes, and
Yep,
that will actually
but there may
that will
be
decrease
some
your
opportunities
chances in the
for cool
future.
things.
Yeah,
because we
some
will
will-
recognize
Don't
it.
bug us.
Val
Please
will
don't bug
put
us
you
right
on
now.
the list.
But yeah, you're going to go on the list.
The blacklist.
But there may be opportunities in the future sooner, probably rather than later. So keep your eyes peeled for that if you're interested in that.
Yeah.
But for right now, there's nothing, and just be patient with us.
Yeah. Real fast lightning round. I saw on the CBW channel you guys were talking about some collaborations. Are there any planned?
No.
No.
No
No.
planned collaborations.
No, we haven't even heard from them.
No.
What? Where the heck did you go
Okay,
away?
so anyway, next question. Any chance you guys
No,
any
that's-
chance of you guys ever reviving the Let's Play channel?
No.
No.
At least not right
No,
now.
I would.
Well, obviously, we do offshoot Let's Plays of like Lego games if we think they'll be entertaining enough. But no, we are not planning on doing a Let's Play channel or reviving any Let's Play series.
Yeah.
If we ever want to do a Let's Play, number one, it wouldn't be a regular thing because it's non-Lego content. It would be like a one-off. And number two, if it's a one-off, we don't need a separate channel for
Well, see,
it.
that-
We'd
that's
probably
the
do
thing.
a
Wind up as
Vessel
like a
exclusive.
Vessel subscriber
Yeah, see,
exclusive.
That's the thing. We
Exactly.
would never do a non-Lego Let's Play unless it's Vessel exclusive
Yeah.
for people that pay us, because
yes.
that's just not something that would go on our channel. It's not something that we focus on.
A few of us.
Even Lego Let's Plays struggle with keeping consistent viewership. What if we tried to do like a Halo Let's Play? How'd that go?
That would not go well.
Yeah,
No,
a
so-
few of us. I could see
Much as
like
we
how
would like to.
a few of us would love to do Let's Plays. The thing is, Let's Plays is so saturated
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
it's
we're not-
like
if we wanted to
would
shoot
get
ourselves in the
no
foot,
views
that's what we'd
from
do.
it. Yeah, that you'd basically being shot in the foot.
We would.
we
if
would
ever,
be
if
counting-
we continued to do Let's Plays, it would just be like fluff.
See, yeah, I would love that.
We would
That'd
be
fun,
banking on our
but,
personalities, not the actual
Yeah,
playing of the game.
sometimes
Yeah.
doing the fun thing isn't the most right thing to do in
Yeah.
a business.
And like obviously,
Now, one-off
we do
one-off
have
videos, that's another thing,
Yeah.
like Five Nights with Freddy's.
yeah,
That was funny.
Yeah, but that probably won't happen again.
No,
unless it's Vessel
no.
exclusive. But I mean, like obviously,
good
it's worth stating that we do have a good audience that watches us for our
For us.
for our personalities and everything, which
Yeah.
is great. But the reality is, the majority of our views are not from people that watch us for us. It's for people that want to see the Bionicle
Bionicle
content.
and Lego. Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, if we wanted to shoot ourselves in the foot, we'd do Let's Plays. But
Yeah.
since we want to keep making videos, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Let's do Let's Plays, and let's play scary games and turn off the lights and scream
Yeah,
at the
let's play
camera.
scary
And
games
let's
and
also-
scream every
let's
5
also
seconds.
let's do vlogs with like jump cuts.
Yeah,
about
that-
our day.
No.
Let's
Let's
do
do walking
vlogs
jo-
about how
vlogs.
amazing our lives are and make everyone in the audience jealous about our lives.
Yeah, let's start walking around, like doing speed walks or driving.
Walking around in a like department store and people looking behind you, or driving in your car and not paying attention to the road and just doing a vlog.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
so we
totally
have time
like
for
the
one more
cool thing.
question.
Okay,
Dare to be stupid.
We're two more, real fast, very short.
One more.
No, 2 more.
This is two
Vetoed.
questions, but
That
it's
sounds like an option.
two questions similar enough to be rolled in one. Are you guys planning on doing more contests? If/win, and if/win, will you guys do a T-shirt contest?
Contest.
Okay. So I don't really know why. I've seen this question a couple times. I don't really know why. We always do contests. We always do giveaways. We always do opportunities for people to win things in our channel.
Yep.
That's something we've done since the very beginning, since we were small enough to be IBZP. So like that's not going away. We're always going to do prizes. That's.
Yep.
I mean, it's not something we're going to do like every week. It's not going to be a regular thing, but
No.
There will always
I'll
be an
tell you
opportunity
this.
every year to win something from our channel.
Right? And
Yeah, I'll tell you this much. A couple things. Our contest earlier this year, the Culture, the world building contest, that went pretty great. So we may do something like that again. We'll probably do something, probably, quote unquote, for our 25,000 subscriber special. Maybe we'll give away a shirt or something. And then I haven't discussed this with the others. Just a possibility,
go.
throwing this up. Maybe a Christmas thing, because people want gifts for Christmas. Maybe we could do something with a t-shirt then.
I could see that working, so that's definitely an idea.
Just a couple things you can put on your map to look for.
With that said, if we do a contest, it'll likely be on the boards. So if you
it'll
really want to,
definitely be on the boards.
yeah, if you want to have a TTV contest, I would recommend joining the boards. Otherwise, you're probably not going to hear about it.
Probably not.
As far as t-shirt contest, because I know that's something I mentioned in the TTV podcast t-shirt topic on the boards, was that I want to support our local Bionicle artists in the community. I think that'd be really cool. So we may do something where we have like an art contest where the prize, the winner, will have their art featured on a t-shirt, and they can get a commission from that. So all the sales of that t-shirt, some of the money will go to the artist. I think that'd be really cool. It's something I want to do. Right now, while the shirts have sold really well so far, better than I expected.
Thank you, by the way.
Thank you very much. I don't think it's at a point where that's a good idea yet, because at this point, like, the artist would make like $1 off of it, which, I mean, like, it's just like that. I would want that prize to be a bit more, I don't know, better, I guess, because the whole idea would be to support the artist and then paying the artist $1 for some
Here you go buy a candy
yeah,
bar.
for some awesome
go buy a
for some
cake.
awesome artwork they did. Just seems kind of lame. So
Yeah. All right, you
And
did
it-
some great
I
artwork,
feel-
buddy. I'm going to pay you with McDonald's.
I feel
Yeah.
it takes a lot more than $1. That's not even. That's like 75p over here to make a drawing, and
75p.
polish it up and make it like a
right.
t-shirt.
So I would want to wait until the store is a bit more on its footing and a bit more up there before we started doing something like that. But I really like the idea and I really want to do that in the future. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, last question. This is for the American hosts. Out of all of you, which of you have who do you consider to have the strongest accent?
American accent.
American.
Well, I mean, that
mean,
sounds
Shouldn't-
weird
shouldn't
from us.
Shouldn't that be like
Yeah,
my
like-
question?
That
That's a
should
good
be
point.
asked to Viper.
Yeah.
Why would they ask
Yeah,
us?
like,
that?
why-
We can't
Thanks
hear
for
our
cutting me
accent.
out the conversation.
You know what? I'm gonna say this person's name because it's one of our staff members. Good job, Slime. Good job, Political Slime.
Thank you,
Yes,
Slime.
GG, Slime.
Funnily enough, if I'm going to go on a limb here, but I think the one with the strongest American accent here in this call right now is LJ.
Me.
Yeah, I've
Wait,
noticed when listening to your
Are we talking about just
your review-
overall American accent or different
yeah,
American
overall
accents?
American. No one knows the difference between our various American accents, unless you're American.
Well, I mean,
Or
What are you talking about?
now, if
There's
Meso
New
still
York
retained
and-
his southern accent, that's
Then
a whole
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
story.
Yeah,
Because
I mean, I don't
that's
think
like
I
an
have too much
anomaly
of-
of an American accent,
See,
right there.
that's what all British people think Americans sound
Well, yeah,
like.
see,
Sound
that-
like
that's the thing.
Messo's southern accent.
That's what I'm saying. Like an American accent is kind of this like southern draw to it. So like I think LJ actually has the strongest accent of us all.
Which is really
listening
weird.
to the recap reviews, I feel like it's really obvious you're an American person.
I can see that, and it's so strange too because I didn't grow up anywhere where accents are prevalent. I grew up in stinking Palo Alto, California, Silicon Valley, Google, Facebook, Steve Jobs.
Irony.
So yeah, that is but I mean, yeah, that sounds good. But if Meso did have a southern accent, and sometimes it shows.
It pops up.
it
every now and
shows
then.
up.
It's still there. It's just buried deep beneath, and it's funny because I don't know why it's like that.
because
It used to be very
you
strong,
spoke-
but as I grew older, it went
You-
away.
I think it's just because your voice is so deep, it kind of hides
Also,
it.
you've
a little.
spoken to different, like, people from different areas of America, so you've been listening to different
Okay,
types
yeah,
of
you-
American accents, so your accent's kind of like flattened.
Yeah, your
almost.
voice, the
I'm gonna
way
try to
you
do a
speak
podcast
is
one
kind of
time where I
adapting.
talk all like this.
The way you speak is adapting to the way that you listen to other people talk. You've been talking.
Yeah.
You've been hearing us talk
Like
for like
Sam.
ages,
Especially for us.
Yeah.
That is definitely a thing that's happened, I think, for all of us. There is, like, this thing where when you hear your voice, you kind of adapt to how you want to sound.
Yeah.
I know for me, when I first started podcasting back in IBZP, I hated how I sounded on the podcast. And I actually changed, just subconsciously, it's not something I intentionally did, but I actually changed the way I spoke to better fit with how I wanted to sound, how I presented
Makes
things.
sense.
So, like, you watch Autopsy, and if you notice, like, I've changed from my delivery of how I say things quite a lot from the first Autopsy to the most recent one. It's not like something I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go out.
It just
Yeah.
happens.
make sure.
And
Yeah, it just kind of happened.
it's even, I've known this because people have told me. My accent has changed because I
Yo.
speak to you guys a lot. Like
I
sometimes
honestly, I was going to bring that
sometimes
up.
I will
Your
bring in a
accent
drawl.
is
Yeah, I've
not as
definitely
strong
noticed
as it
it.
used to be.
I definitely noticed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's because I listen to a lot more American than I do.
Before
I noticed that a lot
usually.
with,
You'd be like, this is because I listen to all the
I'm
Americans.
turning to EXX Trooper.
Speaking
Wait, but what was the first episode you were on? If you remember?
It was episode 80, 87 or 88, like late 80s, I believe.
No, it could be
Or-
one of two
Find out
things,
if you're-
actually.
in fact,
now that
I think
about
it was 80. It was
No.
ha ha ha. That's all I know.
Yeah, either your voice is adapting to kind of fit with our accents, I guess, or we're just so used to hearing you now, it doesn't even sound like you have much of an accent anymore.
Yeah, it's a bit of both.
Also
I
possible.
think
Yeah,
it's
maybe
mostly
we're both
Viper's-
just
Viper's
adapting to each
accent
other.
is actually changing. I feel like her accent has actually changed a lot.
Also-
Yeah, no, I'm pretty
Interesting.
confident.
Because
in ours,
I've
too.
actually noticed that with Gavin Free from Rooster Teeth. His accent, his British accent, has changed a bit as well over the years he's spent with Rooster Teeth. So
Yeah.
I wonder if one day we'll get to the point where you just don't have an accent anymore.
Oh no,
Probably.
that
Talking
won't,
in
that
your
won't
American
happen.
accent.
Like
not while she lives.
not
if she
not
moves
while I
to
live
America,
in
probably.
England.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll be like, "Why do you talk like an American? You're not in America, silly girl."
You'll get ostracized from the community.
That'd be great.
I'll be
America got
ostracized by
ostracized.
everyone. I'm in this midpoint where I get ostracized by British people, but I also get ostracized by American people. I get ostracized by everyone. They're like, "Why'd you say
It's
garbage?"
okay. It's okay. We know you like ostriches.
Wow.
No,
But
Actually, I
back to the
don't.
question, Viper. Since you are not American, who do you think sounds the most American out of the people in this call?
that's a difficult question because I know there's different accents that come with America. There's like the northern, like more of a
Yeah, but-
northern way. It's like they talk
Minnesota.
more. Yeah, they like
Yeah,
there's,
sure, you betcha.
there's parts of America where they talk like you hear a lot of this accent where it's like overseas you hear a lot of the either southern accent or you hear about this like more Californian accent where it's like more easy to understand, whereas southern's a bit difficult to understand, especially if they've got like a really like deep yeah.
All right. Well, who do you think just has the strongest accent in general? Then it doesn't really matter exactly what accent it is.
I think either Meso or LJ.
Okay. I guess like
Oh, yeah.
the most far
'Cause-
removed from a British accent.
Yeah.
Hello.
Like I don't know, it just
hype.
I would say kind of like you, Var, as well. Like you do sound a lot American. That doesn't
Yeah,
make
I
any
guess
sense.
A lot American.
I can kind of see that
Your
too
voice
because I feel
kind of
like
goes like a bit high pitched at the end of your sentences. That kind of like I'm not meaning that to be offensive. It's just how like Americans speak. They do
Hello,
have,
my
like,
name is Vardaran.
they talk. They talk. Americans talk as if they've
Mardi
got a
Gras.
permanent smile on their face. Like when you talk to an American, they usually sound peppy all the time. Like
I
it's
feel
the
like
way
a
they
thing with
say.
You
me-
haven't
can see
spoken
that.
to enough Americans.
we hide our sorrow.
I feel like a thing with me that might stand out as far as like an American accent too is that I feel like I speak really fast.
Yeah,
when I'm sort of
yeah.
speaking. I think that's a thing that's not really.
Be sure to
common
check us out on
outside of
Vessel.
Yeah, I feel like I speak really fast when I actually know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So.
That can be anyone.
Oh, yeah, well, cool. I did see some sort of a study at some point recently that was done that say British or people in the UK. Keep in mind, this is just some study. This isn't me. That find the most attractive American accent is from the South.
Ew.
Really attractive.
Really?
Attractive.
I don't.
I guess I can see that.
Hey,
based on,
how
like,
y'all doing?
All right, actually, here, let's stop this accent talk. We'll continue this in the after show.
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's talk about accents in the after show.
Okay.
That's a wrap us up.
Alright, so thank you very much for listening to the TTV Podcast, episode 166. As per usual, feel free to check us out on Vessel at vessel.com/the TTV channel for all of the latest and greatest TTV content 1 week in advance. Additionally, you can check out our shirts at store.ttvpodcast.com and get your free audiobook of your choosing at audibletrial.com/TTV. And we are going to go play Halo 5, which comes out tomorrow after this episode is out, so if you don't hear from us, that's why.
More like tonight.
More like tonight, yeah, we got a midnight launch party.
Yeah.
We're gonna go crazy.
Keep in mind, you're still gonna get the recent review, the last one, thank goodness.
Good job, LJ. Yeah, it's Vinog's coming out. I'm gonna end Vinog, not this coming week, but the next week with a movie. The Vinog finale, gigantic movie.
I'm so excited to end that game.
It's time that playthrough ends.
No,
And, yeah, it's gonna be great.
Golden Age's almost over.
I don't like you.
Great time to be a TTV fan. It's gonna be great. Thank you all for your viewership, and we will see you all next week for the next exciting episode of the TTV Podcast. I'm Messina.
I'm Barteran.
I'm LJ.
I'm Venom.
I'm Viper.
I'm Takuma Nuva.
And farewell, everybody. Stay tuned for the after show on Vessel.
Fare thee well.
Y'all.
Bye.